And good afternoon, folks. God, I need a haircut. Okay, a lot of things are going on. Today's September the 1st, National Tofu Day. I only got 5 views on my short, very nice short. I have shelf-stable tofu. So that won't be a plant-based problem with a lot of vegan survivalists. Okay, I cover all bases because I like to cook. All right, and I do a lot of shelf-stable products. The other thing is, for the newer preppers, Uncle Alan isn't a prepper. Old as dirt, survivalist. I'm not the Rambo type either. Uncle Alan thinks ahead, finds solution to the problem. It's like a lot of people ask me all sorts of questions. Uncle Alan's tired as hell. It's like, I'm trying to take a nap. All right? People wake me up. What can we do? I hope you could hear me because YouTube's been screwing around with my sound again. Okay. I did a short on this. All right? This is your generator. This is the outlet. Could be male or female. Your meter, and inside, separate controls. So you could shut off your power when you plug this in and your house is powered by the generator. Okay, it's not rocket science, folks. You could get a male to female, or you get both males. All right, a good electrician could hook you up with a male plug onto a female plug. I put a female plug on because I had a male plug on it. It didn't work too good. All right, you learn by experience. Okay, and I have a garden shed, and it's semi-soundproof. So I put this thing into the garden shed. So you look around, you hear this muffled noise, and like, I thought I heard something in Uncle Al's backyard. And you're looking around, and like, I thought there were a generator here. Oh, go down the street. That's next door. Okay, Uncle Alan's smarter than most people. I've been through it already. Okay, the only other person I know has something like this is WD Glock and Roll. All right, it's not rocket science, folks. I can run a generator even in the rain. Why? It's in a garden shed. It has a little hole so I can put in the power line. And when you do the line, power cord, make sure it's rated for generator use. Do not use, well, I got it at Lowe's. No. Okay? The main topic of this video is it edible? Long-term food storage. I see a lot of videos on different materials saying this is for long-term food storage. Long-term food storage is over 2 years. That's 3 to 5 years long term. And if you want real long term, like 20 years, so forth. Now, I've seen comments, we might disagree. You have every right to disagree. That's your experience. But I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen certain things turn black. I've seen certain things go rancid. I've seen other things explode. That's always fun. I've seen, bugs, mouse motels. That's when you see the mice and rats are living in there. Okay, I've seen a lot of goofy things. I could store corn in 55 plastic gallon drums. And I asked them, did you process the corn? No, after I picked them and husked them out of the corn cob, I just threw them into the... So you put raw corn into 55-gallon drums. Do you know what that sounds like when all 5 goes off on a hot day in 101-degree heat? Ever heard 20 cherry bombs go off in a small room? Yeah. Okay. 1, all raw corn has to be properly dried. 2, moisture, bacteria, and it's still green. Guess what happens to that corn? It ferments. And you put a airtight seal, an oxygen absorber, that won't stop it. Okay, he's wondering what happened to his shed. I'm looking at him like, you did this all wrong. Okay, I tell a lot of people, Uncle Alan's been doing this for a long time, and Uncle Alan knows a lot of people who watches my channel follow it, and I tell them nitrogen pack. A lot of people does not know how to process food. Okay, I store honey because I like honey, and I have better results. Why not sugar? Well, after a while, sugar, because of altitude and moisture, clumps, or worse, harden. That's why you have this. Okay? It's still fine. You just got to beat the living hell out of it. Now, if it's honey, I just put in a warm pot of water. Okay? But like I said, experience and seeing all the weird results and seeing people, well, I could eat wild rice. It's a grass, not a rice, and it has a hull. And then if I see the person tripping out, dancing naked in their backyard with their family, okay, they ate, is it edible? I don't think so. And call the paramedics. Yeah, they're tripping out. They ate spoiled rice. Okay? A lot of people don't really understand long-term food storage. Okay? I tell a lot of people, if it's been there for 9 years and you packed it, have it tested. Okay, there's certain food products, not a problem. There's other food products like, well, you can't do anything in it. It lost all food value. You have a bag of dirt. I told my friend this. He was upset. I told him he should have got wheat berries. You wouldn't have the same result. So he has 100 pounds of, well, he's towing into the field, white dirt. Okay? You have to remember altitude and moisture, humidity. That's your two big things against long-term food storage. Now, I live about 23 yards above sea level, so I'm fine. All right? But a lot of people live in higher climates and different altitude conditions. So everybody keeps forgetting amount of air and air pressure. And if you live in Florida, forget it. Okay? Because I've seen people who, I stockpiled, and I'm looking like, you have over 100% humidity. I don't think it's going to last that long. But it's fine. Then have it tested. Okay? Simple advice. We might disagree and you have no ill effects. That's fine. But I've seen a lot of other preppers, black rot, bugs, mouse motels. It's dirt. There's no nutritional value. Okay? It oxidizes. So you could bake it and you just like, this tastes funny. Mom, it's hard as a brick. Okay? Oxidation. I keep telling this to people, but they kind of looked at me like, so is it bad? No, it was improperly stored. If you do follow the steps and be very careful, I've seen people store flour in Ziploc bags in 5-gallon buckets, but I said, you're over 4,000 feet in altitude or 3,000 feet in altitude. You don't have those problems. You don't have those issues. I live on the valley floor. I live in the desert. I know people who live on the coast who tried this. I'm like, you have 90 degrees of humidity. Yeah. We know what happens with that. So I'll catch you later. Like I said, you have to learn by experience. We might disagree on a few things, but I have experience. So I'll be seeing you, and you have a nice day. Bye now.